What is good, boys? Finally back. I feel like it's been a little bit. I did a lot of work on this little project, and I'll get to the beefy, RMC shit here in a second. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. There's your shameless plug. Well, technically, my shameless plug. It's my day off, so I'm sipping not really cold. It's been sitting for a minute, but a less than lukewarm Coors Light, absolute piss water. Look at how relevant and hip I am, fellow kids. I should practically be running for the 2020 Democratic nominee at this point. If you haven't been keeping up with that, just Google Kamala Harris and you'll have a good time. Snoop and Pac's albums didn't come out till the early 90s. She graduated college in 86, law school in 89, but that's beside the point. Let's talk about Valley America. So I did some work here on this front entrance, and I liked the front entrance that I had, but I wanted it to, after looking at more pictures and street views of Carowinds and Cedar Point, I wanted it to be a little bit more modern, but still have that kind of brick, classic Americana feel to kind of vibe and flow with the International Street. So I went and changed a few things there, made it a little bit more open, added some more monitors, and we're going to do I'm going to go ahead and edit some advertisements for particular rides or whatever. Went ahead and added these fountains finally, and did more detailing on the left side of the International Street inspired area. I'm going to get to that eventually. I just haven't been in a buildings kind of mode, I guess. I've been more in the market to build rides, and there they are. We'll get to those in a second. But I'm very stoked with how this is turning out. I did place this one building down, and I feel like an ass because I can't credit the creator, but this came from the King's Dominion Recreation 2.0 on the Steam Workshop. So if you find that, you'll find this building. I thought it just was scaled properly and it fit well with this little corner. I didn't want to continue the International Street kind of buildings or whatever. I just wanted there to be a standalone stand, and it happens to be a hot dog stand. So if you like hot dogs, and all, real Americans do, get yourself a fucking hot dog from this location. I told myself I wasn't going to cuss as much in this, but, whatever. Hold on, I'm gonna drink real quick. It's my day off. Let me do me. This is something that was a lot of fun and I've been wanting to do for a while. So if you've ever been to the Outer Banks, you know the Outer Banks signs once you cross the bridge. And these are word for word, give or take a couple of phrases. Little camera shit out there, sorry. This is basically the sign. You have the sign pointing to the Southern Shores all the way to Hatteras. And I wanted this this was a cool build. I like it. It was fun. It was kind of a pain in my ass, just because the wording and the scaling is kind of off. But I think it turned out pretty well with the limitations that are given with the game. And I went ahead, pardon me, boys. I went ahead and added some, made it look like a road, like you're going into the Outer Banks. That was just a total vibe I was going for, because this is going to be an Outer Banks themed part of the park. This S&S Scream and Swing, I have to fix this right there. Kind of protrudes into the backstage area. I got to reroute that. Fencing. There will be a fencing video coming for all of you who view strictly for the fencing. Build the damn wall. But I just liked the skyline that this gave, and this was the first ride I actually placed down in the park, and it looks cool. Like, it just kind of looks like it's flying over the midway, and it's flying over the entrance into the OBX villa of the park. As you can see right here, it's up there. I love these rides in real life. Personally, my favorite one is Barnstormer at Dollywood. Skyhawk, I believe it is, at Cedar Point. It's up there. It's a good one. And then Busch Gardens is getting Finnegan's Flyer in 2019 in the Ireland section of the park, and that's got me stoked. It's going to be a scaled-down version, but I love these rides. They're so much fucking fun. Boys and or girls. I know there's a girl that watches this. Or two. Maybe three? If there's three, I got clout, I got hose. But yeah, this is going to be an OBX themed kind of area of the park. I'm going to do a cool waterfront and boardwalk, and I've been looking at a lot of pictures of beach houses and doing those cool vibrant colors like the pinks and the blues and the stupid tacky names. But this is the focal point of the park, and I had to make it an RMC. I'm sorry. Every park and every build I do, you're probably going to see an RMC. But this screams Twisted Cyclone meets Untamed at Wallaby Holland, which will be opening in 2019, in the sense that it has the steezy wave turn of the signature wave turn of Twisted Cyclone at Six Flags Over Georgia, but it kind of has the layout of what Robin Hood was. I don't know. I was really feeling a smaller footprint RMC that would also look gigantic in comparison to the park. Like I said, I'm attacking this build with a lot of scaling-oriented mindsets and shit. I don't know. I'm rambling on at this point, but this is cool. I love this ride, and it's right at the front of the park. I do have to do some more work, kind of making it flow with the parking lot and, well, car park. Sorry, boys. And stuff like that, but those are just minor details I'll get to eventually. But I love this ride. I loved how it turned out. I did have a time-lapse building it, but it ended up being like 15 minutes, and, you know, my viewer retention is trash as is, so I knew you guys weren't going to stick around until the end for that. Real ones would, but a majority of you wouldn't, and that's just downright unfortunate. Have I said like, comment, subscribe? Like, comment, subscribe. But here's a little kind of fly-around orbit view of the ride. I don't want to do a point of view because there are a couple of finicky areas that do need smoothing, but this is more or less the finished product. So it's a good time. Damn, the TV is loud. American Wedding and American Pie 2 are on Netflix, by the way. That is what I'm watching. The American Pie movies they're great. They're funny as hell. I remember being in middle school watching those, laughing my ass off. So I haven't matured in that regard, but that is what is on in the background. But yeah, I wanted this to be kind of cool and interactive. It's only one inversion because I kind of wanted. I'm catering towards more of a family RMC with this. You know, theoretically, it would have a 48-inch height requirement, and it would be the first big coaster that, you know, kids go on in the park. So, and I wouldn't complain if my first big coaster was an RMC, but it wasn't. It was super duper. No, actually, that's a lie. It was Anaconda at King's Dominion. Oh, good old Arrow. I was so young and naive, I didn't realize how rough that damn thing is. But yeah, this is a Carolina Cyclone. Very original name, I know, but the only reason it's named that is because I knew I wanted to make a cool kind of hurricane logo out of the art pieces and stick it on the side, and that's exactly what I did. And it turned out cool. Like, I'm proud. I haven't had a video out in a while in comparison to my how the output was at the beginning here, if you've been around that long, but that's just because I was very uninspired with this park. I was just feeling lazy, and then today I was like, I have a day off. Let's see what happens, and this is what happened, and I'm not complaining. I am going to change the color scheme of the S&S Free Flyer, though, or whatever it's called. I'm sorry, but I want it to be more of a lighter blue. It's going to be, I think I'm going to call it Carolina Winds or something like that. Something like you would find on the name slapped on the side of a beach house. But that's basically it. Just a quick update. No time-lapse. Again, I didn't want to bore you guys. And yeah, I'm out. It's been fun. I'm going to go to bed and finish this movie, and I'll be back within a couple days with an update. All right, thanks for sticking around, you guys. Love you all. Have a good night. Like, comment, subscribe. Good night.